Music Radio, WLS.
To be with you, Rush Limbaugh, the EIB Network, and...
Good morning, everybody.
Hello, friends. Welcome to the show.
What's up, beer drinkers? We got another great show for you again this week.
Here's Dan Hampton and Ed O'Brien.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson, and you're listening to...
All right, you know why we're here. So if you got any doubts or reservations, now's the time to say so. No one will think any less of you. Because once you enter this family, there's no getting out.
This is where this gets difficult.
Nope. What kind of hotel is this?
How you doing?
With a tear in my eye.
I am coming.
Beat your way.
Frost has walnuts.
We're doing live. I am the voice of the voiceless.
See you next Tuesday.
Oh, it's next Tuesday. We're seeing you, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Lingus Show. No, it's not, Faust. It's the Lingus Mafia podcast. You forget what you do. You do so many of these fucking things. I'm loopy by this fucking time. I'm the boss of this family. My name's Cap Manning. I'm along with my consigliere. That's Frosty Walnuts.
What do you hear? What do you say?
And our underboss, the bookie of the year, that is Gregorio.
Buonasera.
So what happened on Wrestling Day? Oh, that's another show, Faust. I'm sorry about that. Thank you very much. I still need to play with my, my Flight Scope fucking rangefinder. I still haven't fucking set it up. So I could be set with all my nonsensical clubs. I went to the PGA store the other day to see about getting another 3-wood. Because I have that little dent in the top of mine. It worries me like it doesn't. It still works just fine. Does the same shit. And
Lost its pop.
yeah, that's what I'm figuring. I'm like, oh, it's the demo. It has a fucking hole in the fucking, but it doesn't do shit. So I'm talking to one of the guys there who isn't just trying to sell me things, which is very nice. And I'm in the bay.
Trying to get in your pants.
Thank you. In the pockets at least. And in the bay, hitting and I'm like, I would like to try this and that. And I tried the We Want the Smoke fucking one and all that shit. And I was like, they go the same fucking day. And he goes, I'm telling you, he goes, there's not going to be difference from year to year. There's nothing. And I said, so you were thinking like 5 years, that's when to do it? And he goes, I'd say more like 6 is when to get another club. It's going to be the same as that goddamn thing. He goes, if anything, if you're willing to spend money on a club, he goes, you should use that for a lesson or look at different shafts. That's what makes the difference more than the fucking the head. Thank you.
Sounds very gay.
Thank you. Very gay. And so I'm hitting all this thing, and I telling him my issues, and I go, this fucking, I give up on the fucking driver. I go, this is bullshit with the fucking driver. I go, I hit the 3 just as fucking far. So he sucked me off on my numbers, though. And he suggested I go to a fucking, a trainer because he goes, you have the swing speed of what a tour person would. He goes, all of your shots should be minimum 285 and into the 3 because I'm swinging 110, 111 consistently. And I'm like, they go 225. Sometime I get a nice fucking, 260. But, fucking how often? And I'm like, motherfucker. And he's showing me, I got the TrackMan, every damn number under the fucking sun and the video of it and all that shit. And it has a shit ton of backspin, all my shots. And that's what's causing them to fucking, they go up and frisbee and go, oh, okay, that's enough. He goes, look at your angle of descent. It's 50. It's straight the fuck down. It goes straight up and straight the fuck down. He's like, they should be, 40 and fucking coasting and keep on going. And I'm like, motherfucker. And I'm swinging and swinging. So he was saying, he goes, you should be extra stiff. And I go, yeah. So he says, stiff is fine. You can go extra, but if you want to ease up, you're better off to just be regular stiff and not extra, because then you're in trouble. And I said, yeah, and also by the end of the round, you're fucking dead, and you're not swinging 150 miles an hour doing this. So he had told me, he asked the length of my shaft. This is this whole conversation, very, very gay. Very gay.
Room.
He took me to a private room, and he asked me about my shaft. He says, first of all, is it extra stiff, and how long is it?
Oh.
Do you have a black
you?
So I tell him, I go, it's standard. I'm not Gregorio over here. And he says,
You're not Greg with the third leg.
He goes, most of the tour guys, it's actually shorter. He's like, just one guy who has it the standard, and everybody else is like, it's 2 maybe inches shorter, something like that. So he goes, if you like this kind, and he shows like how much it is there. And he goes, look, he shows me Amazon. He goes, order it off Amazon, bring it here. For $10, we cut it and adjust it. He goes, instead of us fucking selling it to you for $300 fucking dollars or whatever. So I'm like, I got another one for $100. And so I'm going to bring it. I brought the clubs with me, because he says that might be a way to fix things too, is you get it a little bit shorter so it's more control. Because I said, well, I've put the 3-wood on the driver and seen if I then have the control and this and that. And I said, but also Golf and Joe was saying to me, he goes, but you got to understand with the 3, it's where things are flexing and bending and shit. So you might be just fucked up anyway from there. It's not made for it. And I'm like, oh, yeah, fuck. So that's why he said, he goes, yeah, use this one and just cut it down a fucking inch. And I was all excited to get a new thing. And this guy totally just said, you just need to see somebody for a fucking lesson probably, and you'll be better off. Because I was like, I'm standing back on the ball too much, so I'm really going up with it, where it's like, go it more in the middle. So, well, I'm not going to break this out until I know what the fuck I'm doing and ruin my fucking game, because I'll be busy with it. But that was fun. I was there for a while, and that was real fun. I was like, this guy knows his shit. And I told him my horror stories from going to PGA before, where they put my clubs on backwards. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck. I couldn't even fucking believe that shit. Like, the fucking 9 is on a 7. What the fuck is this? Fucking, I'm like, something feels weird here. Like, this isn't right. And then how they have their quote unquote pros. I don't even know what the fuck they are. They're just people who run the bay. They don't know what they're talking about, a lot of them. Some have zero education about anything. And I didn't know the difference in the beginning about what's graphite and what's steel. Like, I go, graphite sounds like it's a cool thing to have. Maybe I'd try that. And the guy's like, the guy I'm telling the story to is, oh no, because he's like, when you're swinging, you have to have the steel. And I go, I tried graphite. You would think I never played before. I never saw. I go, how could this be from the stick that I can't hit the fucking ball anymore? This is bizarre as hell. And I had to go as slow as I could. And every shot was like hitting the wall, just completely shanking and shitty. And I go, fuck. And I was hitting fucking dozens of fucking balls. I then hit one on the button, and it is a beautiful, beautiful fucking middle shot. Fucking spectacular. The guy tells me, well, you saw that you can do it, so these probably would be right for you. Motherfucker. I got 1 out of 50. And he goes, well, you saw that it did work, so it's probably me.
I've seen enough.
I just need that one all the fucking time.
Shall I ring this up?
Who should I charge it to? I'm like, oh my fucking God. I ended up going to, the other day, I went to a Play It Again Sports. And I chum it up with them there to get, and then you get a discount. I know military discount, regular, a yammering discount I get. And I'm looking at it, I go, let's just see what they got. Maybe you find a gem in here. I get the little Rob bug in me. I go, get a piece of shit and make it nice or something, right? And I'm looking around. I go, maybe I find a 3 in there, something like that. But they're all pieces of garbage. And you do see someone turn in a nice set of them, but they know it and they mark it up like a motherfucker. It's $600. I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm like, there's some Mavericks which the Maverick Club is a very nice one too. That's what I used in Hawaii, and those were pretty equivalent to what I used. And then they charge you $600. So I'm like, yeah, okay. But then I see the putters. And I'm looking at the fucking putters. I go, maybe I get a blade because I don't have one really, and see how that works or how these are. And then I see one that's looks fucking pretty new, and it's like got the head cover on and everything, and it's a TaylorMade Spider. And I go, what the fuck? And I look, you almost wouldn't know it was ever used.
Wow.
The handle looks more used from gripping it too much or whatever, but the rest of it, I go, and I look at it, it's $100. And I'm like, and so after I yammer, I go, what kind of discount could I get? And he gave me 20% off. So I was like, I'll tell you, he goes, don't say anything and fucking ring me up on that shit. But I got the Spider, and that fucker, it worked very nicely. It works very nicely. So I'm like, that's
Very
what
nice.
I'll be
Very
using.
straight.
I'll be using that. I was actually thinking about going to the putting range on Friday and just putt around.
Mini golf?
Putty golf. And
Mini golf.
no, not mini golf. I'm the asshole. I bring my putter at the mini golf. I don't give a fuck. Why not? It's a putter. Fuck you. And I'll bring my clubs to Top Golf. Go fuck yourself. How do you like that? How do you like that? I think I've changed my mind with that, where I won't bring them. I'll be like, fuck it. It's just more of a, it's not an embarrassing, it's a pain in the ass. I lug my fucking clubs. Fuck this. Who cares? We're going to show off. Oh, look at me. I'm fucking precise. Okay, calm down. So, yeah, that's what I'm busy with. I tried to get Greg off the hook for bothering him. I gave it a shot, Greg. I just think I'm retarded. Am I retarded? I tried to get that VPN to fucking fool people with shrubbery and gamble. I fucking find that I'm watching video. I'm trying to find out how to do this, and people are able to. My retarded ass cannot. I am fucking blocked. And I was going to put somebody on a case. Say, Greg, you're on the case. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. And I'm like, why can't I fucking do this? Because I look at my location and it still says where the fuck I am. But I go on that NordVPN and it says I'm in fucking Kentucky or something, though. And I'm like, but why does it still say over here? And they say you could do it with DraftKings. Like, there's certain ones you can't. And but I see the guy's doing it on his computer, and I'm like, I don't want to do my computer. I want to do my phone. What the fuck? I sit in my computer making bets. But Greg's asleep sometimes, and I go like this. I gotta fucking put a bet.
Get the itch.
Yeah, I go, fuck, Greg, wake up. But where's the bat phone for Greg where he knows it's emergency? You got to get up. Because hold on, this asshole needs me to say the over and be wrong. Fuck, hold on. Greg fucked up a bet the other day, Faust, and he was right. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. He fucking, I said to him, over 8.5 of whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he fucking sends back. And usually he sends back, I go, thank you. And then I looked at it, though. And I go, motherfucker, I said over, not under.
That was the other way. You said under, not over.
Whatever.
Yeah.
For the story, who cares? Because whatever it is, it's the opposite, Faust. That was the correct one anyway. And I go, as soon as he redoes it and sends it to me, and I go, it's going to be the one you fucked up, right? And it was. It was fucking, I think it was the first inning, Greg. It was the first inning. They scored 4, and it was 3.5. I was like, you fucking bastards. Oh, God. But gambling's a fun fucking time, man. So I was going to say, oh, Greg, you don't have to do it for me anymore if I get this VPN to fucking work. And it's like $100 for fucking 2 years, though. It's not, so it's like fucking, now there's like $3 or whatever to do. But now I'm in the process of just going, I get my money back. Because you get 30 days to say if you want it or not. But I'm like, let's figure out how to fucking do it. I don't know how. And someone said, do Bet 360, you could fucking do it on. And I'm like, all right. So now I'm trying to fucking, but just knows my fucking location. I don't know how to fucking do it.
How do it know?
And I'm like, so BetMGM took my money, but won't let me bet. I go, oh, isn't that nice? Isn't that something?
No shit.
Isn't that something? I haven't tried to get it out, but I only did I did $10 in case. I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever then. But I'm like, what? So yeah, that was the first one I fucking tried it on. But I'm looking on Google and all this. I'm like, how do I fucking do NordVPN?
Well, I tried doing that too.
When?
Like when I was in California, I tried to place bets and it wouldn't let me.
See,
because I think it uses the satellite to verify your location, not your internet connection. And
so it's just your location. Yeah.
Yeah, the VPN hides your IP address.
That's all that does. It's not your fucking location.
Correct.
So I guess, yeah, because people could be murdering and say I'm in New York.
Yeah.
That's probably a problem. But it was like, oh, it grabs this VPN, jumps around. Then I'm like, yeah, I'm not worried about my information being fucking leaked. You know, that's not the fucking thing I'm thinking of. So
I like to, you know, like when I used to travel for work a lot, I had the VPN on all the time. That way, when I using the hotel Wi-Fi, you know, no one's peeking.
Oh, do you think they're fucking what? They're watching you watch fucking Haley Davies and shit? What the fuck?
Not that they're targeting you, but you know, you just one time slip and be like, oh, I got your credit card number now.
Yeah, it's just more secure, I guess.
Yeah, I totally don't even think about all that shit.
Yeah, when you're at home, you know, you have a private network and those are hard to get into, or if you're out and about, you're on the cell phone network, those are harder to get into. So it all depends on your usage.
Yeah. So we talked about the other week, like we were talking about going over not consoles, but the arcade cabinets from the old days of going. And now it's funny because
Nickel City.
Yeah, Nickel City. I drive past that. What is that now? Fucking like a potluck fucking place or some shit. It's something, right? I drive past it often. I'm like, what the fuck is it? I always glance at it too because it fucking makes me sad. But for the longest time, until recent years, I said, I will one day have goddamn WrestleFest. I will have that fucking cabinet in my fucking house. And that was the fucking goal. Like, this is what I want to have and want to do. And since now seeing other things such as, I'll show you right in front of me, this fucking thing.
You can have a giant cabinet, or
I could have this giant cabinet. I could make this. I can make a cabinet, which I would like to actually do, just because it'd be cool to fucking have a stand-up cabinet.
Yeah.
And this has fucking 3,000 games in it. This fucking piece of nothing. It has everything. Got the switch in the back. This goes straight to your TV by HDMI. And now, I got it's two big fucking joystick and the controller, this and that. And it has every game known to fucking man. So you go, the other things you're buying, it's $5,000 fucking dollars for a cabinet with one fucking game. And this was this one, I believe, was $200. Maybe it was $250 when I got it. Hell, I just got a handheld the other day that had 2,000 games in it for fucking $45, not even $50, something like that. And I'm like, it's the size of a Game Boy. It's colored and all that. I was playing Baseball Stars. And I showed it to fucking Rob. Rob goes, it's worth it just for the fucking, if it was only Baseball Stars on that fucking and I did good. I hit a fucking homer. I was like, oh, there's Willie. I wonder who he might be. I go, probably Maze Hayes, but I don't know. I was like, oh, yeah, Joe got me a 2-run home run. Joe did that to me. Davis. So I'm like, oh, this is fucking great. But now you go, all right, well, I'm build a cabinet. But before this ever happened, you would go there. They have a fucking, and it's a real tube in the fucking machine, shit like that. Yeah. You see the little baby ones they have now that they sell at like Best Buy.
Yeah, I've seen Target, yeah.
I was watching Billy and Austin were playing one the other day. They were playing Mortal Kombat at one of these fucking stores and stuff like that. Going through, but like the whole machine shake because it's fucking that small, you know, it's not this fucking sturdy. But I was going to go over with you guys, what is your go-tos for your cabinets? Now, mine right off the bat, the number one had to be Faust. We know it had to be for me and you at least, is the fucking WrestleFest. Is that not your fucking go-to?
No, probably not.
Really? Ooh, yeah. Faust. You surprised
I'd say
me.
The game I put the most quarters into is probably NBA Jam.
Real? I was going to say Mortal Kombat to you, but NBA
that one
Jam.
was mine.
That was you, huh? Mortal Kombat. You know all the combos, how to do it? Like,
yeah.
How do you freeze? How do you send a freeze? What do you got to do?
Oh, shit, it's been a long time.
Okay, you fucking choker.
Isn't it back,
yeah,
2 seconds and forward?
I don't know. You could have told me a Johnson rod. I would have go, oh, look, you knew. I think, like, I was always thinking Street Fighter, like, you would round it like that bottom curve in one of the fucking buttons. Like, so it's a
Hadouken?
fucking, yeah, one of these things. You got to go down
See,
and up.
everyone was playing Street Fighter 2, and so I'm like, I started playing Mortal Kombat. That's how I got
More
into
adult. It's almost like the other one is Nintendo and the other one's Genesis. Like, I always thought Genesis was for teenage grown people, right? One of these. And then Nintendo was the kiddie games. You're playing Mario. I don't want to fucking play Mario. I want to play a fucking sports. Yes.
I
So,
want someone to die.
yeah, and I mean, how popular is Mortal Kombat? You play it for the damn finishers. So
Right,
you
yeah.
would sit there and go, I want to see somebody's head get fucking pulled off. This is
Yeah,
fucking
spine come out.
fantastic. And
That's
the
what's
more
funny. I see like the new games and even like the new
Yeah.
ones. Like, it's
They
so
evolve.
graphic with the graphics now. Oh yeah.
they go into a
And then you see
story,
it-
right?
And then I see it like on Instagram. I'm like, oh, that looks cool. And I'm like, I've seen it now.
I see these things and I go, it goes into a cutaway screen where it shows the inside of a body and it's being opened up. I go, what the
There
fuck
is, yeah.
happened here? They go through the
Oh yeah,
inside.
and there was no social media, so it was all word of mouth how to do the finish moves on Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, it's almost like the old school Nintendo book of the power where you go, here's the whole map in the book. You'd open it up and go, fuck, otherwise, how the hell am I going to fucking do anything? I still go back and watch pretty decently often, I would say. Game Over, I think it's called, or is it Level Up? What the fuck is that thing on Netflix?
Level Up.
Yeah, and watch like the fuck. I laughed because the first person on there's a fucking tranny, and it was it was a young boy who won the thing, but it's a woman telling you the story. You go, wait a minute now.
Was that Donkey Kong? I
Was
forgot
it
what she was-
Donkey Kong, or was it fucking? It might have been fucking Donkey Kong.
or Space Invaders or something?
It was Space Invaders.
Yeah.
It was Space Invaders. Like fuck. See, on my thing, I had NBA Jam too because that was something. But then you always heard about the fucking bullshit because the guy was a Pistons fan and got mad at the Bulls,
Yeah.
and he'd stop you from winning, you motherfucker.
And it always sucked because Jordan wasn't in it because they couldn't license him. So it was Scotty and Horace
It
Grant.
was
Horace
Horace,
Grant,
yeah. But wasn't there a fucking code if you put MAJ, Michael Air Jordan in the fucking, when you typed in a name, you would,
Ooh.
something would be
Yeah.
up, right?
It was like a silhouette of him.
Yeah,
It
you
wasn't like his face.
yeah, you could cheat it some way, somehow, some bullshit. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I always also thought any game that you could sit in was a treat and like, oh, you're going to do the Star Wars. And it was a shit graphic as a motherfucker, too, those
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
It was all very just lines. But I'm like, I'm sitting down in a fucking.
Well, and you also
In
had
a
the speakers
ca-
behind you too
Yes.
in that one because they had the stand-up version too, but it wasn't as fun.
No, if you're sitting down in a fucking. Even when it got into the fucking motorcycles and you would sit on a fucking motorcycle and it would actually.
Oh, and yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
Pull up when you're like gonna do a
Do
jump.
a jump. Ones I thought were always really good, and I never watched fucking Turtles. Never saw a fucking thing about it. Didn't give a fuck about it. But that goddamn video game,
It was
I
good.
would jump on that
Yeah.
fucking thing, and if you had 3 other friends,
Mhm.
you could get to the fucking end because once you died, they're still going. You could have them get to the fight and go, I'll join you now. And you put in your fucking,
Right.
just put it in. And so someone else died. You cover their fucking back and you keep going.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the same with The Simpsons. I figured Greg would be into that one.
Oh yeah. In fact, they had it up. They have it up here at a shoot. I think it's what's it called? Ready Player One or something like that. There's a barcade up here.
Oh, yeah.
They
You
had
got a
it.
barcade.
And I remember I took my daughter there one time. It's not a bar. It's like a family friendly
Yeah.
place. But and then I bought like $5 worth of tokens. We finished it. Like we still had like a bunch of
Really?
tokens left over. Yeah.
No
We
shit.
missed the whole thing. Beat Mr. Burns and his little fucking.
Mr.
His-
Burns is the bad guy at the end.
Nice.
That's fucking
Well,
great.
he's like he's in a big robotic suit. Yeah.
Yeah, I would do that, but the problem is like it's on this machine too that I have right here, and I'm like, I'm the only one fucking playing. And that's the
Yeah.
thing. You're not gonna get 4 on that thing either. You're gonna get 2 to fucking play
Yeah.
it. But that was always the fucking fun one to do. I would love to have one of those like where you see these people do the retro shows. That one retro podcast that I send you every once in a while, Faust. They have their little own like a basement because it's Midwest, so there's a basement. And the guy's got all the old shit. Like he has audio, like tapes, like Van Halen and shit, like all the tapes on a fucking wall and shit like that. But he has that old couch, like those brown tweed fucking couches.
Nice.
And you're like, I would like to have that down in the basement with all the fucking nonsense with all the fucking old games and play all that shit. Like,
wooden TV cabinet. All that shit.
my God. With the fucking, or the the video fucking machine that you put in and push down
Yes.
to close. Your parents still have that fucking old fucking TV in the fucking front room, Faust?
No, my dad finally got rid of it.
What does he do?
About
To the
2 years
junkyard?
ago?
Or what do you do to it? An old place take it?
I think he
Probably sell it for a good amount.
I think he's chopped it up.
What?
I think so.
He didn't try to sell that thing?
Nah.
Oh,
I
some
forget
weirdos
exactly
would
what
have
he
bought
did with
that, chopped it up.
Yeah.
Was it,
Not only threw it away, but chopped it up.
was it the kind with the wooden cabinet around it?
Yeah.
It was a cabinet. It was a cabinet
whole
TV that he
fucking
bought
thing.
in the early 80s.
Yeah, we used to have one of those.
Yeah.
It looked
He had
nice.
for
It was
the longest
furniture.
time. I remember in the late 90s, he replaced the tube because like the picture was
wow.
pretty blurry. And that was his thing. He thought it was a piece of furniture. He didn't want to
It
get like a new
was.
TV. But then a couple years ago, when my mom had
Put a
her
TV on
first
top
knee
of it.
replacement surgery, my mom kept complaining, like, I want a new TV. So they put a 70-inch or whatever in the
What was the other one? A 30?
bedroom. Probably.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fucking
36.
tube. Yeah.
So yeah, it's a giant one on the wall. So my dad would look at it, it's like, that's pretty nice. I think maybe it's time I put one in the other room.
It's old people who refuse. Like, I didn't want to go to TiVo. I had videotape. And I fought it. And I was young. And I'm like, fuck, it's stuck in my ways. And you're like,
Yeah.
what am I doing? And once you finally go, you go, fuck, what the fuck was I even thinking? I'm sitting here with a videotape. The other things are digital and fucking stuck, you know?
And then worry about tracking.
So now he has
Well,
now he's
plus,
got like a
minus.
big wooden TV stand, and it's one of those that has like a built-in fireplace in it.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I've seen those. Yeah.
So now he's got his TV on top. I think he got I think it's a 65.
I haven't
And
been
so
to that
then
house in ages because I'm like, you still have the
And-
pool table in that fucking side?
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay. Anyone ever use
So
it?
then I showed him how, like, you know, he got a Fire Stick, and I showed him how, because he has a laptop. You can watch shit on here. I know
Yeah.
there's all these old TV shows. Half of them you can watch, most of them for free.
They're like monkeys, they're
Stuff
banging
sleeping
on
or,
it. They
you
don't
know.
know how to.
Yeah, he's figured it out. He knows how to, like, you know, mirror his laptop. To put it on there
Oh,
and shit like
knows how
that.
to fucking do that. Shit. I said that the room with the pool table, I always think Faust or Greg of the fucking Seinfeld, you're going to use the little fucking stick to you hit the wall, bang.
Yeah.
Place to be.
What do we call this place? The place to be. That's it. Oh, man. Yeah, the fucking old, I think my grandparents had that shit. It was, and I think in the top of it, if you lifted it up, the record player was inside the goddamn thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you
double.
open the top and it was like, ooh, a fucking record player in here. And the sides had the speakers like in the fucker. It's a whole fucking 8-foot fucking entertainment. It's
There's
like,
a credenza.
yeah, you push the,
Credenza.
you had the fucking glass door that you would push in to pop out. Like it would
yeah,
go
yeah.
ka-clink, ka-clink, and then you had all your stereo equipment. There's my tape deck right here, and the fucking receiver. You had to have a receiver, Faust.
Yeah,
to-
the receiver,
Yeah, that did everything for you. If you didn't
Yeah.
have that, you couldn't play it.
I
You're
never
fucked.
knew that in the beginning, and I got something up. My mom's like, "You have to have a receiver." I go, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "I have this now. I gotta get something else." I was all fucking angry
They
as
just put
fuck.
speakers into this? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm like, "Fuck, man! I gotta buy all the." Let me get the equalizers right here, and if I get this sound just right. Fucking so stupid. All the shit you had to do. Hell, fucking putting the CD player in the car, the portable CD player. Remember
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Don't hit a bump.
Yeah, the little tape deck you had to plug in.
Oh fuck! We had one. It was like a. I remember the Velcro. They put Velcro on the fucking dashboard to hold the fucking
Oh, yeah.
compact disc player on there. And then they got the no skip ones that came out.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Oh shit! Or people that go fucking running and you got it. It's like a purse hanging from your fucking.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God, now we got.
I
fucking
did.
phone.
I did that for a while back when I used to jog. I'd take my fucking disc man. I'm sitting there holding it as I'm driving. Like, what am I doing? This is
Carrying it with the
stupid.
disc man. Shit. And that's the problem. You only got a couple choices. You're gonna carry a book of CDs with you. I feel like hearing something else. Hold on, let me go through my.
You're talking about 2 songs. I'm done.
I was gonna say, well, maybe you stay out there a little longer.
Ooh, I'm winded.
Whew, that's a good one for me. I'm done here.
Did this block get bigger? To me?
Did the block get bigger than I? Fuck. What's your go-to other than that, Greg? What do you? What other ones you go to? Because it was just you had to have some ones you fucking. I like the one that have a gun on it too. Was nice, and it would shake a little bit.
Yeah, I used to like one of what I used to like to play, but I hated it because it would always get harder the more you progress. Was Cyberball.
Really? See, I only know
How's
of
that
Cyberball on the fucking Genesis that I played. It was
Oh, it was a
robot
stand-up.
football, and the ball would
Yeah.
explode on 4th down if you didn't make the
Okay.
fucking play. And it would look like that fucking movie, that robot movie. What was that called, that movie?
Johnny Five.
There you go. The
That one?
Johnny Five movie, yeah. whatever
Short
hell that was
Circuit.
called.
Yeah,
there
they
you
look
go,
like
Short
one of-
Circuit.
Yeah, the wide receiver looked like him all skinny with the fucking rolling wheels and
Yeah,
shit.
you just every time you hike, that's all you hear. All the fucking and it would just be a pile.
I could never like get to the end of the game because it fucking always died because the ball would explode too many
Yeah,
times.
yeah. That was one of the ones I remember. Pat had King Pat, Plebeian Pat. He had a bunch of fucking Genesis games. He would get because he had a job first. And he would be buying every fucking week or whatever, every paycheck. So he had a lot of fucking games. And you know the games were like, what, 60 at that fucking point? Genesis games, which was a lot. You didn't have a damn dime. It's a fucking lot of money. Maybe you get it for Christmas. And I remember all of a sudden, he sold all of his fucking shit. And I don't know why. I don't know if he was just, he needed money. I don't know what the fuck
His wife make
happened.
him?
No, this was not then. now he's not allowed to have any, so I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
But I remember telling my mother's boyfriend, I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta get this. He's selling all of his games. There's at least 12 for $60 together. And I was like, I need $60. I would have fucking all these games. He gave me $60. He's like, $60 for all of them? I'm like, it's usually one game is $60. So I got all of the fucking games. It's how I have the original Madden from, he had it. And I remember he tore the fucking, because it was in a fucking regular box. It wasn't in a clip shut box.
Yeah.
And he tore it to fit into the fucking blank clip box. So it's all jagged edge shit. Like he didn't cut it. And I'm like, fuck, man. So like I still have that fucking thing. And then he, of course, ended up having to buy everything again. And he said, would I sell it back to him? I told him to go fuck himself. But fuck no. Fuck no. I used to have to then go vacation to my father's, and I'd be, it'd be almost 3 months. And you would be like, I'm bringing my video games with me. Because God forbid, nowadays you can go and go, fuck, I won't play a game for fucking a month at a time. Who cares? But you wanted to bring what games you were going to play, and I could never. I'd end up bringing all of them, and I'd play fucking 2 maybe. And I'm like, I don't know if you wanted to look big.
You need that option though.
Yeah, you go, what if I get a hankering to play Altered Beast? I've never played the fucker ever, but maybe I want to now. And when I'm there, I'm going to want to because I don't have it. It's Adam and Eve. That's what it's going to fucking be. And I don't know if I want to look big like anybody gave a fuck. Look how many games I have. Oh, well, fuck, can I touch you? Well, let me see.
All these games I'm not going to play.
No, I remember it was my fucking backpack was just full of fucking video games. And it had to be with the fucking case. Why? I need to show off that I have the fucking, here's the book. What? So, I'm like, why? So it would be like, just pull them all. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, could just pulled out all these games that I had all the room in the fucking world. I bring multiple controllers. Maybe somebody want to play with me. Fuck it, nobody want to play.
I didn't know what the point of those sleeves that Nintendo came with the games.
Because it never fucking worked. You always had to blow them in the first place.
Yeah,
anyway.
there's always dust in there anyway.
Dust in the disc. Yeah, that was always a fucking. And Rob had another way of doing it, right? He was like, no, you got to push it to the side. It's got to be in the side or not all the way in. It's one of those weird, like, yeah, I would be fucking lightheaded blowing into the machine. I'm
Or
like,
if blowing
oh.
didn't work, yeah, you push it to the side and hit reset, or
Yeah.
just barely, so it just barely scrapes in when you push down.
Like when we went to the lake house. Remember, he was fucking busy playing baseball
Oh,
stars, I
yeah.
think, and all that. And it was like that
Mhm.
punch out we were doing. I
Oh,
can't.
yeah.
Oh, that was a fun one. The stand up, the
Brother,
punch
real
out.
real punch out, not Mike Tyson's, but with the green body.
Or Mike Tyson, yeah.
Yeah.
And you have the stick there, you hold them, and you fucking gotta
Mhm.
go around with them and shit like that. That was good.
Did you ever get into Dragon's Lair?
I don't even
Remember,
know.
it looked
I
like
don't think so.
it looked like a cartoon, and then like his arm would turn yellow, and you'd have to hit the controller a certain way, and you would complete the move. If you didn't, like the dragon on the screen would kill you or some shit.
No.
But it looked like a cartoon. It looked like an animation. It didn't look like a video game. It looked like you're playing a cartoon.
I know there was that line out the fucking door practically for Mortal Kombat. You'd see all the quarters on the goddamn. Like when that was out, you couldn't get the fucking machine. You're like,
Yeah.
oh fuck, all right, I can't play it and shit like that, and just sitting there. I just want to watch everybody's head get ripped off and all that kind of shit.
Oh, and
anyway.
you know what movie was on the other day was Rampage, and I remember the video game.
Oh.
That was fun.
That was a fucking.
Oh, you know what? I
blast.
have that on my list. Yeah, I used to play the shit out of Rampage.
I love Rampage. That shit's on my fucking thing too. I that game, like, you figure you could actually, like, you did well in it too. Like, it wasn't
Yeah.
I can't fucking play. It was just fun. You're destroying shit. You'd
Yeah, it was
slam
one of those
this
games
way,
you felt
and
like
you'd
you got
slam
your
this-
money's worth, that you would be on it for a little bit, you know? Because there's certain arcade games you'd hate. You put in a fucking quarter,
Yeah.
and you fucking lose right away. Fuck.
Like Dragon's
Jesus.
Lair. And then another one was shit, it fucking came to me and it just 720. I used to love 720.
really?
Oh, that one had the.
I'll be
the
right back.
rollerball?
Talk amongst yourselves for a second. I got a fucking problem.
No,
here.
it was a
like-
joystick,
or-
but it can only go in
okay.
circles. It stayed on the outside. It was like an angle, and it just pivot all the way around the center.
Okay. Yeah.
That was fun. I used to love playing
Paperboy
that.
was cool because you had the little bike handle.
Oh yeah, that was and those came around out around the same time too, Paperboy and 720.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to. I remember
Skater Die. Wasn't there a skating game? What?
Skater Die was on Nintendo.
Or was that just Nintendo?
I think it was just
Maybe
Nintendo.
I am thinking of that circular thing that you're thinking of, or you're talking about.
Yeah, because I remember remember Bullwinkles in Santa Clara.
Dude.
That
When I just thought of Paperboy, I was thinking of Bullwinkles because I had like probably my, I don't know, 8th birthday or something.
Yeah.
Birthday party there. Yeah, it was out in your area, Santa Clara.
Yeah. So I've been there a lot. I remember going, and that's when I fell in love with 720 because like I remember here's $5 and go and play. And for some reason that game I would be on there forever, and they're like, it's time to go. I'm like, I'm not doing my tokens yet because I was on that game. I'm like, wow, I'm pretty good at this game. That's when I realized. I'm like, I'm gonna go come back to. I get my money's worth instead of like Cav said, like burning through a game because you die like in 3 seconds.
Yeah. Bullwinkles was like Chuck E. Cheese, but instead of like the rat characters and the animatronics, they had like a water show. That was
Yeah,
like
they
their
still had
main thing.
They still had the animatronics behind the water show. It's like in between their little skits that they used to do or whatever you call them. Because they used to come out and like play songs and
Did they? Fuck.
yeah, I remember that whole thing. And then they back off and then like the curtains would close and then they play,
And then they'd have the water show.
yeah, they usually play classical music and with the water show and everything.
Wasn't there like a character in a jail? I remember something with a jail.
Yeah, I think so. Wasn't
Not
it?
in that main area, but it was more like next to the arcade area. I was so young. I remember
Yeah,
just
that's
pieces of that place. But I remember liking it more than Chuck E. Cheese for some reason.
yeah, because it wasn't in the ghetto.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a rough
I can't
area,
believe that
man.
one still exists.
Yeah, 2 stories, the biggest one so far, I think, left over.
Well, I just
Yeah,
had a
it is.
fucking adventure.
Oh yeah.
So, the fucking mailman texts me, and he goes,
Mm-hmm.
"Is that a dog I see out in the tube? The cat
Oh.
tube that goes out."
Mhm.
Callie goes in the fucking tube and is running into the fucking tent in the tube all over the place. And I'm like, I go out there. The tube is now not into the house. It is out.
Oh, it's so detached.
It is completely, and she's panicking a little bit where I'm like, I'm coming out and she's like freaked out. Where if she comes out of the end of the tube, it's gone. It's outside. And I'm like, and now I'm thinking, oh, fuck, the cat. Now she's outside. She's right here. She's right in front of me. It's her birthday today, too. I'm like, oh, fuck, where is she? And I'm like, I saw her, but is she still up here? But the fucking thing is out and about. So the cat could have just walked out the fucking back door, too. And fucking, I'm like, oh, my fucking God. So the dog is very excited that she was running around. And like, she could have been fucking running the neighborhood.
Oh,
Holy
boy.
fuck.
Gone to the next house.
Oh, my fucking God. Fucking nightmare. So, all right, let's go to the Patreon side, ladies and gentlemen. Greg's got a movie to fucking review finally. We're a couple weeks in the making. So, patreon.com/Lingus Mafia. All your fun needs are over there. Your wrestling shows, yada, yada, all the bonus shows. A lot of stuff to do, a lot of stuff to look at. Check it out. Maybe you like it. Little money gets you a lot of stuff. So,
You'll like it.
you'll like it. You'll like every fucking minute of it. That's it. I'll talk to you fucking later. Let me find the good go out here, Faust. Let me see. What do we have here? Okay, this one will be good.
Go Pack, go the fuck home.